Operating systems. Odds are you're on some variety of Windows or Mac OS X. If you're a Chad, maybe you use Linux. But believe it or not, there's far more options than just those three. From the BeOS successor Haiku, the attempt at an open source Windows in ReactOS, multiple Amiga heirs, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. You read the title, we all know what I'm on about, but I promise you, you're not ready for this. And neither am I, if I'm being perfectly honest. Pony OS is the, and I shit you not, My Little Pony themed operating system. This is not a Linux distro or a BSD or anything else, as the website which is linked in the description can attest to. Now, I'm sure you have some questions, and luckily said website is here to help us. Now, this is built to be ran as a virtual machine in software like VirtualBox, but if you are so inclined, you can burn the file to a DVD and run it on real hardware. You can't install it, and hardware support is eh. I was gonna show a clip of me running it off my laptop, but then I realized I have no way to record with my phone without the footage being shaky and unpleasant. Okay, I was technically lying when I said you can't install it, but you're not supposed to. The image file is a live disk, which for those who don't know is essentially like a trial that runs off the DVD, so it doesn't affect your hard drive or solid state drive. But to install it, you will have to format the first 4 GB of an existing PATA drive as an ext2 file system, and install it through an existing grub installation. If you have no idea what I said, just stick with the virtualization or the live disk, you'll be fine. It does have networking and a repository with a few programs, but I don't think any of those are a browser, so no, you can't read your email or watch YouTube on this. For those who know what they're doing, there isn't a compiler in the installation file, but there is one you can download and get a GCC toolchain. Whatever that is. Now, I'm sure you're all here to actually see this thing in action, so let's go do exactly that. Greetings, every peoples. So, we are going to take a look at this Pony OS. I am recording this several days after recording the rest of the audio, except for one line at the end that I will put after this clip. So let's get right started. Normal start. I'm obviously running this in an emulator, as you can see. And we have a specialized little bootloader, version 2.1. Welcome to Pony OS. This tutorial will guide you through the features of the operating system as well as give you a UI and design principles. When you're ready to continue, press next. Also, look at this. This is not lagging. The recording is not lagging. And I tried it without recording, so it's not the computer either. I would hope not. I put good money into this thing. This is just as slow as it looks on the screen. And it feels very awkward to actually do with the mouse, so yes. Happy April Fool's 2020. Pony OS is a hobby project. The entire contents of this live CD were written by the Pony OS development team over the course of many years. Years this thing has been in development. But that development team is very small. Some features may be missing, incomplete, or unstable. Contributions in the form of bug fixes and new software are welcome. You can sponsor Pony OS development on GitHub. If you wish to financially support this thing, you can. You can explore the file system using the file browser. Application shortcuts on the desktop, as well as files in the file browser, are open with a double click. You can find more applications in the applications menu in the top upper left. Up here, Pony OS claims to provide a Unix-like environment. You can find familiar command line tools by opening a terminal. Pony OS's shell provides command history, syntax highlighting, and tab completion. There is also a growing suite of Unix utilities and a featureful text editor, BIM. Many third-rate software packages have been ported to Pony OS and are available from our package repositories. You can use the package manager to install GCC, Python, Box, Quake, and more. You can play Quake on this, people. I shit you not. That is, if I can... We are going to try that if we can get it to work. And that would actually be the first time I've played that, so... The package manager will prompt you to authenticate. The default user is local with the password local. There is also a root user with the password tour, spelt weird. Pony OS's window manager, you can drag most windows by holding Alt. It generally works without holding Alt, as I have already demonstrated. If you're running Pony OS in VirtualBox, be sure to select a host key configuration that does not conflict with these key bindings. And that's it. So apologies if my voice sounds off before I go any further into this. My voice is tired today, so that is that. README, we will start there. PonyOS provides a, this is just the thing I read before, except for some commands. Alt F10 for window full screening, and Alt F4 closes them. And I can install commands with these terminal commands. I can install programs, bleh. I will say I like that this terminal is transparent, so I can actually read tutorial shit through it if you look closely. Not a lot of terminals. If I go into my actual Linux distro here, not a lot of terminals really do that. You can see that is absolutely opaque, so if I am reading a tutorial for something, this will block it off. And I do like about PonyOS that that does not do this. If you look closely here, now let's actually install shit. To manifest, try MSK update first. Ah, fuck. Oh, I see the problem. Oh. Huh. That is my internet not working? I'll just test it with a browser window. No, that seems to be working, so the command is just being dumb at the moment. Let's try the other one then. Sudo msk install python. Nope. Sudo msk. There we go. Now it's doing something. Downloading real manifest remote. Oh, that finished. Okay. So sudo install build. Let me double check that. Yep. The following packages will be, yes, I want to install it. There we go, now it's working. Download GCC. So I will have the full GCC tool chain thing that I mentioned in the script for the video. I can't use that for anything, but at least I have it now. Sudo install. Oh, I forgot the MSK. Install Python, which is a coding language for those who are not aware. I don't know how to use it, so this is also useless for me. But I have shit installed, so I have at least demonstrated that functionality. Now let us move on to packages. GNU binutils. I assume that's like binary utilities. Essential, that I just installed that. Doom. Classic id Software first-person shooter. We can play, I'm assuming, the original version of Doom on PonyOS. Rip and tear indeed. That work? Where did that go? I saw it installing. Let's try. Double clicking it isn't working, so that should be working. Where did it go? Toru OS's compositing window. That's what PonyOS is based on. Nothing about the how to get to the programs. Oh, okay, this is my taskbar up here. That's very narrow on this screen resolution. Maybe it's in file browser. Nope. That, I think, would be a bug then. Unless there's a launch command. It didn't tell me how to launch. Unknown command start. MSK. Oh, MSK is the package manager. Okay, so sudo start doom. I'm not sure what it would be then. Well, that's unfortunate. That would have been great footage too. Shareware version of the popular. Let's try this. Let's try Quake. Quake did work. Okay, so maybe the Doom package is just broken then. Right-click does nothing. Well, alright then. Let us try to run Quake in Pony OS. Not as funny, but it'll have to do. This is running absolutely atrociously. It's running, barely. I'm not sure why I would ever... It's moving on its own. I'm not... My hands are up from the mouse and keyboard. It's not doing anything. Is this just the title menu? Oh! That would explain it. The whole machine is lagging out now. Look at my mouse there. I'm not even gonna bother with that because that's just oh, that's not. There's like a full second of input delay, so I'm not even gonna bother. Plus Y. Well, that is unfortunate. I'm gonna guess Doom wouldn't have worked either then. Is there anything else? There was... What does Pony say? Print inspirational quotes. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping to get a bit more actually done with this. There was an older version of this that I burned to a disk to make an earlier attempt at this video. When I was still in Pony, which I was previously, but that didn't work out, and this computer doesn't have a disk drive, so that doesn't really help me. And I can't find the ISO anymore. That had a paint program in it that I could have also used, but unfortunately that does not seem to be in the package manager. So we are going to call that here. Thank you for watching. So that was Pony OS, the Unix-like hobby OS built for ponies like you. You hear that, ponies watching this? The rest of us know exactly who to blame.